So this is the Clareblend Mini. I'm going to do a quick tutorial so you can follow along if you want to. You can watch the whole thing and then come up with your own routine. But if you want to follow along, you just have to put some gel on, some conductive gel. You can thin it out a lot. You really don't need it too thick. The Time Master Pro, yes, you need it a little thicker. This one you don't. And all I'm doing, you plug it in and you just start right away. You just glide it along. It's so easy to do. All you do is just start in one spot, like I'm starting right by the edge of my nose and kind of dragging it up right underneath the eyes and dragging up to my temples towards my hairline. And that's all you do. It's a repetitive motion. It does beep. So you can either ignore the beeps like I do, or you can do a count. You can hold it and then wait until you get to the other end. That's like 6 counts. But it's so much easier just to go along and do it. Just glide across. You can just follow along with me and do the same thing I'm doing. So it's super easy to do. Don't complicate it. And I just move down and I move a little lower, the next area that I'm doing. But I like to do, you can do as many as you want. You can do like 5 or 6 times going across in one area, maybe do 5 or 6 times in the next area. You make it up as you go along. So now you can see I'm going just a little bit lower. So I started closer to the lash line, the lower lash line, and then I went down a little bit, and same movement, starting from the edge of my nose, pressing it in a little bit, and dragging up. So it's so easy. And when you go against the nose, that muscle is really key in lifting that nasolabial fold. So you can target the muscles. Like, this is what's so cool about the Time Master Pro. Oh my God, this is what's so cool about the Clareblend Mini, sorry. This is what's so cool because you can target the area that you want to. Now I'm gonna go right underneath the cheek, and you can slow it down and you can kind of cup like the underneath part of your cheek and lift it as you go along. So that's what makes it so beneficial, because you can create your own sculpting technique wherever you feel like you need more. So if you feel like you need your cheeks to be lifted more, focus more on your cheeks and lift a little bit more. If you need more around your eyes, obviously focus more around your eyes. So it's so this easy. So now I'm going a little bit lower. So this area is going to help lift the corners of the mouth. It's also going to help lift up that nasolabial fold. And when you drag it all the way back to the hairline, you're lifting that whole side of your face. So it's lifting, it's toning. So you can, this is like a personal trainer for your face. So that's what the microcurrent is. The microcurrent helps to energize the muscles. So this really targets the muscles, energizes them so they can be lifted. The more you do it, just like if you're going to work out, the longer it's going to last. So it's so easy. I'm going to the other side. You can still do more. I'm going to go back to that side later, but you can also go one side, go to the other, flip back and forth. And I'm doing the same movements. I'm starting underneath my eye and going across. So the difference is the Time Master Pro helps to lift and tone, and it helps with lymph, and it could create a more defined jawline. It energizes the muscle, but it really evens out the skin tone too, because it's light therapy. This one, the Clareblend Mini, really helps to sculpt your face. You can lift your cheeks, lift your brows, plump your lips. So the Time Master Pro will do that too, but this is more exact. You can really pinpoint where you want it to work, and this will help lift the muscles. The Time Master Pro doesn't really lift the muscles as much as this, so it's kind of a close, I like them both, I really do. And I do have some before and after pictures so you can see which one maybe you think works better compared to, the pictures that I have. But this is so easy. And you can see I'm just going across like I did on the other side, just starting from that edge of the nose and dragging across. I'm not pressing too hard. You don't have to press hard. And you just glide it across up into the temple. And this will absolutely help to lift the cheek. Lifting the cheek helps to lift the jowls. So it helps to reduce lymph as well. So there's nothing bad about it. All the side effects are actually good for you. So the side effects are, it creates a brighter, whiter eyes. It helps your mitochondria. It builds healthy cells. It helps with lymph. And the current is gentle, and it actually is welcomed by your body. So the microcurrent that's going into your body is very welcoming to your body. It's not something that your body is not going to like. So it's really benefit. There are some contraindications you can see on my website. The contraindications if you're pregnant, if you have heart issues, active cancer. Check my site for the full list. So you can see you can really target your cheeks. I know I'm going back and forth and I'm talking a lot, but you can watch while I talk, and you can kind of do your your Clareblend Mini at home, and watch and do it while I do it. And if you hold a little bit, like I just did, that's helping to lift. So if you want to lift your cheeks a little more, you can stop and hold it and maybe count to 6 or count more. So you can see one side looks a little more lifted than the other side because I was targeting more. I was holding like that on my cheeks. So I'm doing that side again, which you can do. I do that all the time. I may lift one brow more than the other side, so I have to balance them out. So it's really easy to do. It doesn't hurt. I don't know, some people say, oh, the microcurrent would hurt. If you use one that hurts, it's not really a good one for you. The Time Master Pro, you can feel more. It shouldn't hurt you, but you feel more. It's really targeting the muscles and really getting deep inside. It works with ultrasound. But the microcurrent, you should not really feel it. You really don't feel anything, but your skin feels energized. Your muscles feel energized after. So you can see I'm just going back and forth from one side to the other and just scooping around. It really is like a glide and scoop at the same time. And you really go down and then go back up like you're scooping and lifting up to the temples. And you can add more gel as needed. You can also spray a little bit of the stem cell mist or my lemongrass mist just to reinvigorate the lotion so it glides better, but you don't need a lot. Now when I'm doing the eyebrows, this is also kind of specific. I'm kind of going at an angle. So this is gonna really help with number 11s. It's gonna help smooth out that in-between area between your eyebrows, which is really clogged with some people. And you can feel it sometimes as you're doing this. You can feel it kind of releasing that tension. So like the Time Master Pro, when you do it around your forehead in that area, the more tense you are, the more you're gonna feel it. So this is really great to help release that tension, which is gonna help relax the lines, the tightness that you have. If you have those scowls, those number 11s, this is really gonna help. So I believe this is better. This is more of a preventative, I think, more of a preventative than Botox. So, you do what you do, but this really does help. And as you can see, when I'm going around the eyes, I'm going on the eyebrows, I'm very specific where I want to lift. You can feel the tension. So if you hold it, it's going to feel really good as you hold it there. And you just hold it. I'm not pressing too hard. I get little dents, but because my skin is so sensitive, but I'm not pressing really hard. And you just go across, and it will lift. The more you do it, like I said, it's like a personal trainer. The more you do it, muscle memory kicks in, and you're gonna get longer lasting results. You will get instant results. Like after I'm done, you will see it. This is one of my favorite spots. If you lift along that side, if you lift up, that's gonna lift that edge of that brow, lift your eyes up more, give you more of that elongated eye look. So now I'm gonna go back, do the other side. And you can still see, it's a little lifted right now, and I'm gonna do that side. So you can see how it's gonna lift my brows and really make my eyes look more open. So it really does work. You're gonna be able to see it as I'm doing it. You're gonna be able to see it on yourself. So this is, I do think it's a preventative. I think you can start when you're 20, in your 20s, maybe 25, 27, I think is a perfect age to start. But people are starting Botox younger, at a younger age. So I think 20, if anybody's thinking about getting Botox in their 20s, please do this or the Time Master Pro or both, and do this as a preventative first, please, because this will really work and there's no downside. There's no negative side effects. So you can see I'm doing this side and I'm holding up and staying there for a little bit, because it's going to help lift even more. That microcurrent's going in and training that muscle more. It's targeting it more. And I love doing that outer part. You can see how it lifts the ends of the eyes. It's giving a more elongated eye lift. And it's lifting that outer part of the cheek too. So that's a great spot to do. And this is great to do as an at-home facial. Like this and the Time Master Pro, or either one, this one and that one, alternate days or the same day. It's just a great thing to do. If you can't come in for a facial every month, you can do this. I mean, you can do it once a month, but I suggest doing it more. You can do your jowls. You can lift your jowls. You can go across that line, lift your jawline. The Time Master Pro, you can also do that, but they both work really great. So I don't really have a favorite yet. You're gonna have to try it. Although the neck, I think the Time Master Pro is better. The neck, I think the Time Master Pro targets the neck a little better, but this, you can do it. I'm gonna try and do a video just to, target that specifically to show you both. But this around the eyes, around the lips, it helps to plump the lips, lift the corners of the mouth, which is key. As you get older, the corners of your mouth droop, and that's what happens. Your nasolabial folds kind of droop down and drag your mouth down. So, of course, the joys of getting older, your eyes are gonna droop, your cheeks are drooping, and it makes your mouth droop. And of course, you go around your chin. Like, there's more areas you can do. I'm doing a very quick tutorial right now. It's like under 15 minutes. So you can do more if you want. I have other videos too. You can see them on, on my YouTube channel, Faceware TV. But this is a really good, effective, less than 15 minutes. And doing the eyebrows again, I'm kind of going in the middle, dragging up, helping to lift the forehead more, helping with forehead lines. And again, you can target it more if that's your issue that you have. So this is really target specific. You can do an overall, facial sculpt, or you can be more specific in your movements and see which areas you want to target more. And you can always contact me. I'm very happy to go along with you and do a session side by side, Zoom or however you want to do it. I can help you out. But again, I'm doing a little bit more in the middle. I love doing around my eyes because I love the effects. Like, I really see the effects. When I do my makeup, I know right away when I have to do my, if I keep saying Time Master Pro, I'm so sorry. I know when I have to do my Clareblend Mini, when I need to do my microcurrent facial. So I'm targeting again. I'm just doing little bits around the eyes because it's going to help release some of the lymph too. So I'm just dragging across, lifting up underneath my eyes. You can add a little more gel if you need. And that's what takes a little more time. Sometimes adding the gel takes a little more time. So don't get caught up on how much time you're doing it. Just do it until you see and feel the results that you want. And I love doing my cheeks. I love lifting my cheeks and this is a key spot, because this is going to help release a lot of that fascia. Because when you do your anma, when you do everything, that's also targeting that area. So these little probes are doing the same thing, but they're putting the microcurrent in with it. So this is kind of doing two things at once, and just go around the mouth. And this, it might not work instantly, but it will help to plump your lips. It really will. It may take, the next day or a couple of hours, you'll notice your lips are more plump. So this is where I'm doing a little bit more at my jawline, and you just start on the bottom and just go all the way up to the temples, all the way up to the hairline. And I just jump around because I jump where I feel I need it. So you do wherever you feel you need it more. All you do is go up. If you go up, you're doing it the right way. Don't be afraid. Don't stop yourself from using it because you feel like you're going to do it wrong. You really can't do it wrong unless you start moving down on your face. That's the only thing that you can do wrong, is if you push it down all the time. But if you go in an upward motion, you're doing it the right way. So this is so easy to do. You don't need a lot of gel, and it really does work. So you get the effects right away. You can get longer lasting results when you do it more. So Clareblend Mini, I love it and I highly recommend it.